Hey, what's going on, guys? Tony here with another episode of Secret Wars Top 5 for the week of August 26th. At number 5, we have Hank Johnson, Agent of Hydra, number 1. This made it here purely on the fact of how crazy the premise is. So basically, this guy, Hank Johnson, he's a Hydra agent, but he's not like a top tier guy. He's just a lonely grunt, and you get to see the everyday life of a normal Hydra agent, which is pretty fun. You see him just doing mundane things like trying to take care of his kids, trying to pay the bills and all that, and even suffering some sexual harassment from Madam Hydra, which is fun. And also like the art style. I was not expecting to like this one as much as I did, but it was pretty fun. Alright, number 4, Marvel Zombies, number 3. This is another one that I'm really enjoying because of how kind of off-kilter it is. Basically, you have Elsa Bloodstone. She's trapped in the Deadlands, which is the part of Battleworld with all the zombies, with a little kid, and they're just trying to escape it. In the last issue, they found Deadpool was hanging upside down with his brains exposed, and this was due to the fact that the zombies eat his brains and they actually become smarter, but this is Deadpool, so he constantly regenerates his brain and stuff. The zombies more or less found a nice balance between how much of him they could eat without actually killing him. Even though it's Deadpool, I don't know if you can kill him. So Elsa's still dealing with her daddy issues as she has been in the last couple of issues. And just like before, she is treating her little kid companion the way her father used to treat her, and her dad was an asshole. So she's trying to find a balance of teaching this little kid the right things, but without being so overbearing. All right, number 3, Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps, number 3. So right now, Carol and her Banshees, they're fugitives. Carol wants to know what is going on with how she got her powers, and she specifically wants to know what's beyond the veil, because she knows about stars, yet they don't see stars in the sky. So she wants to figure out what the mystery is, but this is blasphemy according to Doom. So they get into trouble and have to run away, and this leads to a really kick-ass dogfight. It's just really, really well done. You don't really see too many dogfights in comic books, so just seeing one in this issue was pretty fun. All right, number 2, Old Man Logan, number 4. So in this issue, Logan is stuck inside the Deadlands with a bunch of zombies, and the issue actually opens up with him just murdering zombies left and right and not knowing exactly how long he's been doing this, where he just knows his arms are tired. So he doesn't know if he's been there for hours or days. He's just murdering everything around him, but he does find a little bit of a respite in a cave where he finds She-Hulk, but she's not a zombie. She's normal She-Hulk. She's actually wearing her Fantastic Four outfit, so it's that version of She-Hulk, and she's survived this entire time. She could jump really high, but she can't exactly escape, but she's like, hey, maybe if I throw you out of here, that'll get you out. And then of course, when that happens, Logan ends up in another part of Battleworld, which will be very interesting because this place is more civilized. And again, this book is keeping with the tone of getting Logan to different places in Battleworld, just like the original Old Man Logan story, so I'm enjoying that. Then, of course, number 1 issue for this week is Civil War number 3. In the last issue, you basically had 2 infiltrations into the Iron and into the Blue. The Blue belonging to Captain America, the Iron belonging to Iron Man. So Spider-Man and his crew are in the Iron to get something that'll help them maybe win the war. And while they're there, they encounter all sorts of crazy things like a robotic Wilson Fisk. And then in the Blue, you have Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk, infiltrating them to find out who exactly was the person that killed Miriam Sharp or attempted to kill Captain America. As soon as she finds out who it is, however, all hell breaks loose. She has to turn into She-Hulk and a big, awesome fight ensues. Now, what I like about this series is that even though originally I wasn't a fan of it, I do like how they're keeping consistent with the tone of Civil War in the fact that the characters act a lot harsher and a lot more brutal than they normally would in the normal comic book. So they're keeping that tone there, so that's good. It's consistent with Civil War, and obviously the art by Leinil Yu, as I said before, it's just gorgeous, and anything this man does is great to me. So just seeing it in a comic book, fantastic. All right, guys, so that's it for this week's Secret Wars Top 5. Those are my picks, obviously, so I want to know what you guys have to say. So please let me know down there in the comments. And as always, subscribe, like, all that stuff to this channel. Support, please. Once again, I was Tony, and I will see you next time with another video. Later.